Hello, ladies. I am Barbara, and I am your menopause drama mama. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you. This is the beginning of my next 10 video series, but this is all about the face and what you can do to some anti-aging tips, I guess I could call them. And I would definitely watch all 10 of these because there are some really important things that you probably need to add into your daily regimen to try and, maybe lift that skin a little bit, get that elasticity back, and that firmness, plumpness, hydration. And, if you want to combat some of those wrinkles, these videos are going to help you. This first one is all about the truth about your aging after menopause. And your wrinkles aren't because you are aging. They are 100% attributed to the loss of estrogen in your ovaries. And I did a video on the estrogen in your ovaries because that one is the key benefit estrogen that our body produced to help protect major parts of our body. And that's why it's super important if you can speak to a menopause doctor. And I always list it in my description box if you haven't found one at Menopause Society, because these doctors are very well educated in menopause. And I have to say that I am on a HRT, but of course it took me until I was 55 to get on it. So I was already 5 years into my menopause, post-menopause years, and I had noticed a major decline in that first 5 years of my post-menopause. So I just want to say now that if you noticed, your face suddenly changing after menopause, it was not, like I said, the process of changing in our body, but it was the biological change that happened, which was that loss of estrogen. And what is actually happening is, first, it's that collagen loss. It's up to 30% in the first 5 years. And that's why I wish I could have got a doctor to listen to me, because I went every single year, literally for my entire adult life. I always made sure once a year I went for my physical, and my mammogram and my pelvic exam, because I always wanted to maintain my health, as I was getting older. And not one doctor would help me. And so, I was really disappointed that it took me so long to find a doctor, even though like my blood, the lipid panel count and stuff had changed majorly since going through menopause, but not a doctor could help me or would help me. So if you can find that doctor, this will be huge, because you lose that 30% of collagen in that first 5 years of your menopause years, and your skin will definitely become thinner, and you will lose a lot of elasticity in your face, or in literally your skin. And your skin is the biggest organ, largest organ in your body. So we have to take care of that first. And the second thing that you would notice is that the facial fat pads will literally start shrinking and shifting, and you are going to get that look of sagging in your skin, and especially around your jowl area. And that is because of the cheeks becoming flat and under your eyes you will probably start seeing hollows. And like I said, the jawline will start to soften and things will just start to droop. So that is the second thing that you'll see after you lose your estrogen. And also the big one that I think just does not get any effective consultation, I think, from doctors as women are in our menopause years, is how the bone structure is going to change in your body. Because after losing that protective estrogen that our ovaries were producing for us, we start losing bone mass, bone density, and that is really tragic in our life because, like I said, that, in videos before, that will cause osteoporosis and how your bones just become weaker and weaker. But that loss of estrogen is a direct correlation to that bone loss. And you will notice it in your jaws here. So as your bones start getting thinner here, there is literally nothing to hold your fat pads and your muscles up, so it just starts to drop. So that's how you're going to start notice that subtle change as your years progress into menopause. And it's really important to take care of basically the whole structure within the body, and that is your bones and your muscles. The next thing that you will notice with the loss of your estrogen is how your skin hydration declines also. And when we had all of our ovary estrogen in our bodies, that led to our skin being moisturized and having more of a glow. But without it, you will notice how dry your skin is. And especially probably if you live in a winter climate where it gets cold and dry, your skin, you will be itchy and you will end up scratching it like I had in the past, until I had sores on my legs and they were bleeding. And also on my forearms, I used to scratch them so bad until, I scratched until they started to bleed, and then I would have scabs. So you will notice that dryness after the loss of your ovaries estrogen. You will also notice a lot more crepey skin. And, if you have all of your estrogen in your body, all of these issues did not occur. So it is after that, basically it's usually we start our menopause years from 50 to 51, where we are waiting for that 1 year period that we do not have a menstrual cycle. And then at 51 is when basically the average woman is in full menopause. And then from there is when things in your body will start declining rapidly because the ovaries are no longer producing that estrogen. But now I want to tell you that also, and I will list here if you want to look up any of these articles, because there are research sourced articles, and you can read them on collagen loss and the skin thinning, which is all due to estrogen. And that's also, it'll talk about like the 30% of your collagen being lost after those first 5 years. Another article is on estrogen decline impacts, and another one is on estrogen, how it stimulates your collagen, and skin aging linked more to estrogen loss than aging. So if you want to check out those articles, they're all research based and they're very informative. So ladies, I am going to wrap this video up on that, and I want you to understand, and I'm hoping that you will stay tuned and watch the next video, because the next one is going to be all about how you can effectively improve the collagen in your skin. And I am looking forward to doing that video for you. So anyway, I hope the sun is shining upon you today. Take care, And I'm always sending high vibrations and all my love and hugs your way. So I will see you in my next video. Talk to you soon, ladies. Bye-bye.